Hello and welcome to our ninth grade registration video. My name is Pete Biskins, Assistant Principal for Student Services, and we are excited as we are every year to begin the process of registration, especially with our incoming ninth grade students. Let's talk a little bit about who we are. Apple Valley High School is a 3-trimester, 7-period day school. Our trimesters last about 12 weeks. And we have 7 periods in the day where students can take various core and elective offerings. We are a college preparatory school, as well over 90% of our students will attend either a 2-year or 4-year college or university. Many of our students choose the military. Many of our students choose to enter the workforce right away out of high school. Those are wonderful choices as well, and we do our best to help all of our students be prepared for whatever path they want to take. We are a STEM school dedicated to academics, arts, and athletics. As a STEM school, Apple Valley High School is the STEM high school in District 196. We are the final path in the corridor that begins at Cedar Park or Echo Park Elementary, continues on into Valley Middle School of STEM, and ends up here at Apple Valley. We operate with a STEM for all philosophy, meaning beyond our science, technology, engineering, and mathematics courses, we try to incorporate the STEM mindsets and STEM philosophies into all of our classes. Those include exploration, wonder, developing, implementing, sharing, evaluating. Our core STEM philosophies permeate all of our courses. We are also the school in Minnesota that began the AAA philosophy. The AAA philosophy centers around the idea that academics, arts, and athletics can all be great tools to help educate our children. We have had multiple AAA award winners at the region and state level. Apple Valley celebrates all of those equally. Apple Valley Athletics has been extremely talented throughout all the years. They have gone 35 years winning at least one athletic state championship every single year. Truly a remarkable run by the Eagles. And in our arts program, our speech and debate program, one of the top in the country. Science Olympiad, math, visual arts, our band, our choir, all of our arts programs are second to none in the state of Minnesota. Our core values at Apple Valley High School are respect, responsibility, being ready to learn, and being student scholars. These 4 tenets are used in many of our conversations with faculty, with parents, and with our students to help us make great decisions and prepare our students for success. So let's talk a little bit about 9th grade at Apple Valley High School. Because we are a 7-period day, 9th graders will take classes in the following areas. We have our core classes, science, social studies, English language arts, and math. All students will go through our Phi-Ed and health curriculum, and then students have a little bit of choice as they enter their first year of high school. So let's talk about our core classes. In Citizenship and Government, or Honors Citizenship and Government, students will explore what it means to be an American and the foundations of our country. In the on-level class, the textbook is at a 9th grade reading level. Homework is a couple of nights per week. Our Honors Citizenship and Government class uses an advanced placement or college level textbook, a little bit more homework, and a little bit higher level tests and quizzes. Same content covered in both classes, and both classes focus on writing for analysis and primary source exploration. In our English language arts, again, both offerings on level and honors are available. They use the same textbook, but honors will supplement with different novels and higher level short stories. Basically, we like to say that honor students enjoy reading, and there'll be a little bit more of that in the Honors English 9 curriculum. When you get to your math choice, we always say that the best advice you can have comes from your current math teacher. Most of our students will either take intermediate algebra or honors geometry. Students that are currently in intermediate algebra as 8th graders should consider honors geometry. If you are in on-level Algebra 1 as an 8th grader, then your next step would be intermediate algebra. Again, ask your current math teacher and they will give you the best guidance as to what you should register for this coming year. In science, on-level and honors classes both use the same textbook in our Earth Science class. On-level has a little more in-class work time. In the honors curriculum, more outside reading and a little bit more homework at home. But again, both have the same curriculum, Earth Science, and use the same textbook. Many of our 9th graders will take world language, and currently many of you are taking a world language, and that is likely Spanish. If you are in Spanish right now, you may be deciding between Spanish 2 or Honors Spanish 2. Again, as you've heard, is kind of a theme. These classes both use the same textbook. However, the honors will have more project-based and a little bit higher order thinking skills developing through the Spanish curriculum. Honor students are a little more self-motivated as they get less in-class time to work on their assignments. As we said in math, talk to your current language teacher. They'll be able to help you with your placement as you look at registration. When we get to Phi-Ed, Wellness, and Safety Ed, you'll notice that there are a few different options. 9th grade is the year when most students will take safety education. That's where you take the class to earn your driving permit. You can see in our different registration options that we do our absolute best to have 9th graders taking their safety ed class during the month of their birth so that they can take the test at the end of the class and earn that permit. We cannot promise it, we can't guarantee it because we never know how many students and sections we will have when we build the master schedule. However, we do our very best to offer that. For students that are not going to turn 15 during the school year or are choosing to wait until later to take safety ed, then you will take Fitness for Life, Wellness, and then an additional Phi-Ed class to help you keep up on track towards graduation. Fitness for Life, Wellness, and Safety Ed is the general path for all of our 9th graders. Finally, we have great elective offerings here. Be that in art, business, family and consumer science, our performing arts, band, choir, dance, our technology education classes, which include all of our Fab Lab courses, or other world languages. In addition to Spanish, we offer German, French, and Japanese. All of those elective doors begin to open for you as 9th graders. So once you're ready to begin the registration process, and we will help you all along the way, students will go to our main page at district196.org/AVHS. That'll bring you to this page, and in the center you'll see the 1920 registration information. You'll click there, or you'll scroll down a little bit further and find our quick links, where we also have the registration information available for you to click there. And once you do, you will come to this page. Our registration information for the following year is on this page, and there are 3 key links for our incoming 9th grade students. We have a registration video, what you're watching here. We have our 9th grade registration guide, which lists all of the classes that you can take as a 9th grader. And we have a registration sheet, which is a condensed version of that, giving you the names and course numbers of our classes. To register yourself, you will go onto your campus link that you've been on all year, where you find your current grades and your current schedules. And you will click on the registration link and begin adding courses. This slide gives you a how-to, but know that our counselors and the counselors at the middle schools will work together with you, answer any questions you have, and help you to begin the process by adding courses, and we will work on this together. But this slide will help you to see the steps that you take in order to add classes to your roster. Here are some important dates. On Tuesday, January 8th, we will hold a parent registration information night. Students and families will be able to come to Apple Valley and explore the building between 6:30 and 7:30. They'll be able to see some of the different offerings that we are going to have in our electives and activities area, but also just get a feel of the land, a layout of the land, see where our classes are located and where different areas are. After that, there's an optional presentation in the theater where I will discuss some of these things that you've seen in this video a little bit further, but you will also have an opportunity to ask questions. On Wednesday, January 9th, all 8th graders attending Apple Valley will meet in the theater. You will come from your middle schools with your teachers and counselors, and there you will learn more about our course programming. You'll hear from our elective teachers, and you'll get another opportunity to explore our school. On Thursday, January 10th, our counselors from Apple Valley will then go to the middle schools and help our students begin the registration process. We will talk about building a plan in Naviance, which is a system that we have that allows students to work on a 4-year educational plan. You'll receive course books, registration forms, helpful information, and our counselors will be on hand to get you going in the process. After that, we encourage our students to talk to their classmates, talk to their teachers, talk with mom and dad at home, and decide what are the courses that you want to register for when you are coming to us as a 9th grader. Friday, January 25th, we will close the registration window and begin building the master schedule for the 2019-2020 school year. A lot of information comes out through social media these days, and Apple Valley is no exception to that. We have some different Twitter accounts that send out information periodically about all sorts of things happening at Apple Valley. We have one for our academics, for our athletics, and for our arts, and also for our STEM program, along with a blog at avhsscholar.com. And you'll get a lot of information by going to those different sites. We are excited to have you coming to us at Apple Valley High School in September. The process begins now as you start the registration of your classes and begin to think about that 4-year path. Thank you for watching, and go Eagles!